Sea lamprey. Vertebrate animals like lampreys have existed for at least 340 million years. They lack a jaw and have a mouthful of teeth instead. Although they resemble eels, they are unrelated. Sea lampreys migrate via rivers and lakes to mate but spend the majority of their lives in the ocean. They latch on to fish in order to ingest the blood. Their common targets include lake sturgeon, salmon, lake trout, northern pike, and walleye. Emperor scorpion. Emperor scorpions are among the largest scorpions in the world, growing to about 8 inches in length. They have been around for 300 million years and are living fossils as well. Although they occasionally inhabit savannas, they are more frequently found in rainforests in West Africa. They are a well-liked option in the exotic pet trade because of their mild venom and lack of aggression. Chambered nautilus. If you happen to be near the renowned Monterey Bay Aquarium in California, you may get a close-up look at the ancient creatures, which typically live in the deep ocean around Australia and Indonesia. These bizarre-looking corkscrew-shaped creatures are some of the oldest creatures on Earth. This animal's fossils, which date back 500 million years, are still exactly like its living relatives today. Gharial. Gharials have been around for 200 million years and dwell in the slow, muddy rivers of the Indian subcontinent. Their geographic distribution is currently limited to parts of northern India and Nepal. There are possibly less than 100 of them left in the wild, putting them at risk of extinction. They only come to the shore to nest and sunbathe because they spend most of their time in the water. Because they are unable to control their body temperatures, depending on the weather, they must either sunbathe or cool off in water. Despite the fact that they cannot eat, these reptiles have over 100 sharp teeth. They chomp down on prey with their powerful jaws before swallowing it whole. Tuatara. The tuatara is another extinct species that is still alive today. The tuatara is a species of reptile native to New Zealand that first appeared about 250 million years ago. They fall midway between the characteristics of modern lizards and those of the dinosaurs. They are distinctive and aren't lizard or a dinosaur. Tuatara offers information on how lizards and snakes developed, which intrigues scientists. They represent the last of their species on Earth. They have a lengthy lifespan and typically pass away at the age of 60. Typically pass away at the age of 60. Horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crabs have existed for 445 million years, essentially unchanged. They are not crabs, rather, they are more closely related to scorpions and spiders. Despite having 10 eyes, these animals nonetheless have poor vision. In the past, several Southeast Asians consumed horseshoe crabs on a daily basis. Over the past few decades, their appeal in cuisine has declined. Because of the exploitation of these animals as bait, their population in some locations has been dramatically reduced. Komodo dragon. In spite of the fact that Komodo dragons are now found in Indonesia, it's possible that this is not where they originated. Recent discoveries by scientists in eastern Australia include a number of fossilized Komodo dragons that date back as long as 4 million years. These enormous lizards have been known to harm people and can weigh as much or even more than an adult person. Which is not great because these enormous reptiles are somewhat venomous. Shoebill stork. Since different data sets indicate to different living relatives, it is unclear how the shoebill stork is connected to other birds, but experts do agree that it is a very, very old species. And it looks the part. It has a huge beak and a grayish coloration, giving the impression that it just left the Flintstone set.